Hi there, folks. This is Big Doug Outdoors. I want to talk to you guys and a little bit to help you out there with coyote hunting. I've seen it on some Facebook pages where I'm joined up with groups that guys were asking, I've never been hunting for coyotes. I want to start it. How do I get into it? Best thing is look it up on YouTube or even go and watch a video. Get you a video, watch it. That'll help you with your calling and stuff. The one thing I can give you out there is what I do. Maybe this will help you guys out, and what calibers I use out there. Kind of like my first go-to caliber I would go for is a 223. I mean, that's just, again, folks, I mean, you can get 300-400 yards out with this little caliber here and do really well. If you got a good scope that's dialed in at 100 yards, I mean, you can do really well with this. Or this other one is a 22-250, and you can see the diameter different. This one's a little longer casing and everything and bigger around compared to this 223. These do really well if you want to shoot long distance. Now, if you're going to be out there hunting for fur, if you're using the 223 or the 22-250 that I'm recommending, make sure you use a full metal jacket. That would help you out there. Because then it won't put such a big hole as it comes out. That your exit hole is what's going to hurt you, not your entry. So use a full metal jacket that'll allow that bolt just pass straight through, and it'll still kill the coyote and everything, do what it needs to do, but it'll help save on the hide as well. But anyways, the calls that I recommend is made by Primos. I really like these calls. I mean, again, I'm not promoted by Primos. This guy that made these calls that Primo helped make for him, I mean, he went through a lot. I can't remember his name. I've had these calls for probably 13, 14 years now or so. Had them for quite a while. But these are really good if you're going to do coyote hunting, like when it's time when the coyotes are out there breeding, get ready to breed or breeding. Because usually that's when they howl the most. They're not really going to be aiming for like your dying rabbit sounds and stuff like that, which I have used them for that, but still, you get a lot more, I think, better results out of howls and everything. And that is, if you're going to use this for the barks, you want to push and just make the R sound, and I'll show you here real quick. That's basically what it is. It'll help you out there when you're doing the barks, and you want to mix the barks up in different areas of your calling. You don't want to just go 2 barks and a howl, 2 barks and a howl, because then that kind of sounds like, even if you was out there, put yourself in their position, I ain't gonna come to that, because I know what that is, especially if it's a mature coyote. They've heard that before. They've heard that where it's played over like a record, and those are usually your digital calls, and that's why I don't like using digital calls for howling, barking, or anything, because it's a repetition. It's the same thing over and over. So, and you can change it up better when you use mouth calls. And then, if you want to do a howl, you push down the same area where you're barking and slide down, slide out, and then slide back in. That gives it really good crisp howl. And whenever you do it, you want to hold your call at a 45-degree angle. It's like going like this to your mouth, because that's the way the coyotes do it. If they just howl straight out in front of them, then it's going to sound different. It's going to carry out different. It's like they're howling to the moon. That's what you got to do when you're howling. You kind of do the same thing they are, so that way it doesn't change things for them. And it's kind of like this. It's a really good crisp sound out there as a howl. And then you want to mix it in with some barks. You'd go. Throw that out there, and you give that one deep tone as I just did. That's just letting off the call a little bit, my lips, and it gives it roar. And you want that. You want to give it that change up, because if you don't, the coyotes get used to that again. Sounds just like a digital call, especially the older ones. They won't come into it. And then there's another one that changes as well, That is, let's say you call out, done what I told you to do, and you hear them howling, and in the midst of that group that you hear howling, and it's usually when you hear howling, people think, oh, there's a big group up. No, it's usually one or two. Sometimes you get 3, 4, or 5, but it's not a big group, trust me. Usually in that group that you hear howling, there could be distance in between them. There is going to be one that sounds like a siren on a fire engine. So when you hear that, that's usually a male coyote, an old one, a mature one, let's just put it that way. It's giving that out saying, hey, this is my territory, you stay away. And to do that sound, you want to hold it at a 45-degree angle, push down, slide outwards, and then back in. You do it a little faster than you do your howls, and I'll show you how it's done. It's basically what it's like. You hear that? That's throwing a challenge at that male coyote. That mature one said, whoa, wait a minute. It's like he's saying, this is my territory, not yours. Get away, lover, you know, or something like that. But anyways, this is what you want to do as well. When you say you got the coyote, he's there. You can't see him, but he is stopped, you know, because he either, when you're done. When you done that, this is what they sound like when you've done that. I'm telling you, I've heard this so many times when they got wind of me. And it's hard to fool those coyotes' nose because, again, they are canines, or like deer as well. It's hard to fool the nose. You'll hear this. And that's usually him saying, hey, don't come over here, don't come over here, don't come over here. There's something right over here. I've had that happen. When you hear that, your cover is blown. You're done. He's done turned around and told his old family, friend, neighbor, everybody, don't come over this way. And that is one thing, you know, you're done. And best thing is set, be quiet, don't do nothing. Just let him wander off, ease out of there. Give it about a week or two, come back out. And where you heard him first howl and stuff, get in closer like you do with turkey hunting, set up on him and throw it out there, and he'll pop out there and you'll blast his little butt for doing that to you. So that is one thing I can recommend doing. And then this other one is for females, especially around breeding season. You only hear this around this time. It's kind of like they're saying, hello, I'm ready. I'm a young female, or I'm a female without a male mate, so I'm looking for one. Or it could be, hey, this is my territory, females. You leave my man alone and go on to get your own. So it can be like that as well. And that is, and you want to take this out of the tube because it makes a very good, better call sound than having it in the tube, I've learned. That is, you want to come out here close to the tip, do your little barks, and then you slide out and in real kind of fast. So again, you know, I'll let you listen to that. And you want to do that over and over, and you want to play it the exact same way as you do it every time. That will help you out there also because it'll draw them females in, or it'll draw a nice big male in to you. And it'd be like, whoa, okay, you know. And when you change all these calls up and mix them in and everything, it really helps you out there as well with the coyote hunting. And one recommended thing I can tell you about also is have a partner with you. And if you're in a big field, like you're in a wood line or a fence line, have them set facing away from you, behind you, because coyotes don't come just straight on in like people think they do. What they'll do is they'll come in a circle around you. Sometimes you can see them, sometimes you can't. And that's usually why I recommend having somebody behind you, because if they pop up behind you, you're busted if you're moving your head around your body trying to get a shot at that thing. And it's out there. It's in the next county. And again, you have to give it a couple of weeks or something, come back out and try to get them and turn the opposite direction or move in a different area. So that's one thing I recommend with your coyote call there. And this one here is made by Primos as well. It's called a Little Dog. It works really well. And that is, you can do your barks, your howls, and everything. It comes with 2 different little things that taps onto the tuber or whatever. These are young pup sounds and stuff. You can do like a whimpering pup, like gives it like it's been whooped or something from another coyote. That's what it sounds like. And get that, you just kind of push down and kind of slide out. That's all you're doing, real fast. And you can also do howls and everything with this, and barks. It's a young pup, young dog, barking and stuff and howling. And then you can do rabbit calls, which is and what I'm doing when I do that is I'm starting out here and then sliding in, slide in, slide in, slide in, and I'm making that kind of style. It gives it that little rasp there, kind of a little jumping with your height, with your pitch and everything real fast. And that's what I'm doing to get that rabbit sound. You just keep sliding in, and then you come way out here on the tip and do the same thing. You just keep going in and out and everything. And this one works really good. You can howl and rabbit and all that as well. Works really good if you want to do like a little rodent call, like mice and stuff. To do that, you just push down on this and go. Whew, whew, whew. That's all you're doing, like it. It kind of sounds like an elk call too. You can do elk calls with it, but that's basically what you're doing. That's all you're doing with it, folks. And again, I mean, these are really good calls. I like using mouth calls more than I do digital, and I'll tell you why here. Digital works really well if you're going to do like distress calls, like if you're going to do a distressed rabbit, a goat, chickens and stuff like that. You can do different ones on here. Works really good with that. That's the only thing I recommend for electronic calls. And this one, I think is made by H&S. No, it's John Stewart is the name of this one. Who made maker of this? John Stewart, which is still a really good call. And again, I have another one that's John Stewart as well. It's this one here. I only use these as if I'm going to be out there hunting, if I got permission, or if it's out of season, or like through the spring and fall, spring and summer. Those calls work really good. But here in Indiana, again, you're only allowed to hunt coyotes only a certain time of the year. It's got a season for it. I know Kentucky, you don't have to, again, like I said. And what I recommend, again, is a 223 and also your 22 250s. 223 is my #1 recommendation. I love, you can find those ammo just about everywhere with a 5.56 and stuff. So with that being said, again, I just want to thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you for the ones that have subscribed. If you haven't, please do so. And also tell a friend, family, or neighbor about my YouTube channel. This will help me grow my YouTube because I really appreciate it. That's my main goal and objective here in 2021 coming up. I want to grow it. And again, I just want to say thank you guys and say God bless and good luck in the upcoming hunting, fishing, camping here on 2020. We'll catch you tugs next time.